Getting chat commands enabled. There we go. Okay, let's get back to this. Hello, Mango. I remember I fumbled that battle tower. I'm collecting rocks now. Okay, that's... Trying to upgrade my stuff just a little bit more before I perish. But to be honest, perishing might be the move. Because that can get me to a village, which can get me even more goods. I forgot I had my spawn set. I guess I'm gonna try it this way then. So I need one more stick. Perfect. Shovel, please be good. It's horrible. Well. I almost have enough blocks here. And there we go. And I'm going to put the shovel in here. And I just want to get to the top of that. Because hopefully, in theory, the chest is still there. Chest is broken and the stuff despawned. But this chest. Heck yeah! Can't use that yet. Can use that, can use that, can take that, that. Da 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 da. Neither of those have qualities? Are we for real right now? But I can use this to upgrade so that I can at least use iron stuff. And up my magic. Here's how I'm about to clutch this up. I can't use ender pearls. Okay. Alright. Wait, that's okay. I don't actually need that stuff. And I don't really want it, to be honest. I didn't want that stuff anyway. It was defective. Hello, 8XJ. 8xj, I am planning on doing some testing for GS3. And either later today or tomorrow. Hello, Techno. Dies in the first 4 minutes. The idea isn't that I died. I got soft lock in my other world to the point where I was unable to go anywhere or do anything. And because my spawn point was stuck set at a waystone, and waystones are unbreakable. And since it was set there, I was trapped in a 3x3 box with 10 plus mobs that can two-shot me, even though I had 2 rows of health. And every time I died to them, another mob spawned. Which truly sucked, to the point where I had to... The only way out of it was to open to land, switch to creative, break the waystone, and change my spawn point. I did that, but it felt like it would invalidate anything further than that. If I haven't gifted before. It doesn't happen too frequently. And then beyond that, I did that, and then chat decided that it was invalid. And therefore I lost a RLcraft world where I had 1.4 real-life days of playtime in it, unfortunately. Thank you for the 2 tools. I appreciate it very much. Okay. Now I need to get wood. Hello, Abu. You know what? I'm gonna just get a pickaxe, because that's gonna help me loot this other one so much easier. And then once I loot this other one, I may just break my spawn point and then perish. Because I mainly am doing this for XP. Oh, hello. I'm mainly doing this for XP. And this isn't actually a place that I would want to build a base. Okay, I'll check it out. When I do, I'll add it to the instance, and I'll run it up and do a ton of testing and creative. As long as it's not too game-changing or laggy, I should be fine. What is this mod? This mod is called RLcraft. It is a mod pack consisting of 185 mods and widely considered one of the more or most difficult mod packs in Minecraft. Actually, it's not the most difficult anymore. The most difficult is Might. Mudflaps has a good video on it, but this was widely considered the most difficult mod pack for many years there. Oh, okay. So it's just a nice light little mod that adds another animal. Okay, make a pickaxe. Please be good quality. You know what? Oh, okay, I'll take it. And I'm gonna take this up there. Hello, Sky! I'm still learning about teams, because Copyright and I are just, like, we're not teamed against people, but everyone else teamed up like they want to go to war, pretty much. So I'm curious about that, because everyone's talking about planes and the fighting and the dogfights of planes and all that stuff. That's kind of what Copyright and I are planning, Sky. We just want a team so that we have an alliance with each other. We're not, like, teamed against people. Yeah, the thing is, Sky, any combat like that has to be mutually agreed upon by both sides with terms discussed before battle. Oh yeah, for sure. Please be good. Please be good. Hey, that's pretty good. Oh, W, Sky, that'll be fun. Yes. I would be interested in that. The variants would be. Loki, that's what I was gonna try to do. But with all these other teams, it seems like it's becoming more necessary because despite my best intentions, people always end up forming their own teams. But the only issue with teams is that anytime there's a team that excludes someone or some people, which bothers me. However, if that's how it's going to end up getting played, that's how it's going to end up getting played. All the good stuff really fall down there. Exactly, 8XJ. I find it frustrating, but yet people continue to team, so... Oh, very much so. That's why I kind of typically just end up teaming with Copyright and having alliances with everyone else. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's casual. Well, time to wreck my spawn point. Here, Goofy. Yeah, that's why copyright. That's why I like the way that Copyright and I end up teaming on. Because we just end up, we each do like, in my mind, when I team with people, it's very much we all just do our own things and whatever the heck we want. Separate bases, mega bases, whatever the heck, resources, farms, whatever. And essentially from there, it's just an alliance of sort of, hey, I need some of this. Do you want some of that? It's like just exclusive bartering pretty much. I don't view it as a, you have to build a mega base and we're all going to live in it and it has to be that. I don't do that. If that was what teams ended up being, I would not be teamed. But since copyright and I don't do that, it works out well for both of us. Hello, Orange. How's it going? The thing is, there will be conflict simply because there are several combat types. Tentative likes fighting, Bullet likes fighting, Glorshark likes fighting. They all like fighting and want a reason to fight. And therefore, if you end up fighting with someone else, they end up teaming, and then that team has to have someone to oppose, and it's just this whole thing. But unfortunately, there's not much to do about it. Thanks, Orangeblade. Can I get a village? And as for the inactivity part, that's kind of why we ended up adding the... What's that in the distance? That looks cool. That's why we ended up adding the inactivity clause. Just because so many people just ended up not playing. Towards the end, I understand, but like from the first session onward, there were several people who didn't log on more than 3 times outside of that. And then expect to be in Season 3. There's a waystone somewhere here. Perfect. And a crafting table. If I can get some wood from somewhere. This is guided SMP. It is not. GS3 starts on the 23rd of this month at 5 o'clock EST. Hello, dinner. Thursday. Maybe? I gotta check my schedule. I might be working. What are y'all doing in here? If things like diplomacy don't work. See, the thing is, if people want to fight, they'll ensure that diplomacy doesn't work. Brain's not braining banquet. Oh wait, the thingy? That's terrifying. I appreciate that. Thank you. Need to locate a bed and break it. Low-key, for GS3, I'm almost tempted just to outlaw conflict. Simply because if not, the more I think about it, the more it's gonna suck. Exactly. Is that if I do that, most people just won't be active because they're only there for the fight. But if they're only there for the fight, the server's not built for people just to go around fighting each other. So what the heck is the point? Disable weapons. You can disable the weapons on planes? Wait, it's you. Of course you can. Yes, please. Yeah. This is the message. I would like that gone. Because if not, people are going to be doing any little thing they can to try to create conflict just so that they can use it. Which defeats the purpose of a community such as that. If I go like this, and then die, I may respawn up there. I'll have to check. Well, there's definitely been a lot going on. Gosh dang it, so I need to do it in a... Gosh dang it, so I need to add more. I'll send an announcement in GS3 chat. Honestly, as such, the big team may just leave, but if they do, they do. Okay. Would you be willing to test it before potentially resetting the map? If you can change it in an instance? Let's find a village. Oh, I had spawn invincibility still. Hello. Okay, there we go. Add everyone in an attempt to preemptively maintain peace. Plain weapons have been disabled. And then this is the part where half the members tell me I suck and they're leaving, and how I just took all the fun out of the game, and yada 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 yada. But it's my server. And at the end of the day, if they play, they play. If they don't, they don't. Pretty much, Sky. To be honest, it kind of drives me nuts that anytime I do anything for guided, even if it's discussed with everyone, there's just backlash for it. It drives me nuts. Why I keep perishing? The idea is it's strategic because every time you die in RLcraft, you spawn in a brand new place unless your spawn is set, because world spawn always changes. And therefore, as long as you're not playing hardcore, which I definitely am not, I will perish again and again until I spawn next to a village or some structure that I can easily loot. It's a lot easier later in the game when I have a rock that I can respawn with me. Exactly, Mingo. I forgot how it's exciting thinking about guided, but then once I actually get into it all, it's just... It sounds so goofy, but there's just politics to it that drive me nuts. And I start to remember why I didn't want to run Season 3. Hello, Veronica. How are you today? Can we get a good spot already? Nice plains village. Before conflicts arise. At least he's reasonable about it. Like, honestly, can't even... I didn't even say anything this season about harmless pranks. Because last season alone, harmless pranks just created such a divide, and it also just drove me nuts. Harmless pranks are fine until someone has one done to them, and then it's an issue. Okay. Not too bad. We done other ways? Even other ways. Just drives me nuts. Exactly. Unless it's done one time max. See, the thing is that alone, if you did that to pretty much half the members, they would be complaining to me. And it just, like, even just the beginning of Season 2, I had, like, 2 or 3 people complaining to me while we were still running the start of it. Sure, the start of it was rocky because I needed to up the server specs. But it was just, like, crazy stuff. This village is not the move. Exactly, but no one else understands that. I don't know. Making me regret my decisions of running GS3. I got excited about it for a while. I figured, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. It's gonna be fine. But frankly, the more I ponder everything, the more troublesome it seems to become. Hello, sea serpent. Thank you, Sky. And you to me. A structure just got placed over top of me. If you prank me, I'll learn redstone is actually pretty funny. That's amazing, Sky. Oh, it's one of these things again. I mean, they're pretty safe. Scratch that. I'm gonna punch the iron golem. Have a good one, Orange. Bible verse. Gosh dang it. I always forget the numbers. I believe it's Matthew 22. I always remember the scripture, but I always forget the numbers. Teacher, teacher, what is the greatest commandment of the law? And Jesus replied, love the Lord your God with all your heart and all your soul and all your mind and all your strength. Second to this, love your neighbor as yourself. All ye Pharisees, hang on to this. Guy, what are you planning for a mega base? Competition? I do, but I prefer Java significantly. Run around. That's a vibe. I'm planning on... Copyright's going to take one side of a mountain, and I'm going to take the opposite side of a mountain. And on my side, I'm going to build a underground zoo. Since we have naturalists, I can really build a zoo this time. You build better underground. I build better if it's already there. Speaking of which, I need to get to work on the house series again. I haven't made one of those episodes in a while. Okay. Enjoy the other stream. Have a nice day. Come on, Plains Village. Ooh. I talk a lot about mine in the Build My Life that I did. Or at least the later parts of it. I just want to get to a nice village so I can actually start. It feels like our RLcraft doesn't really begin until then. Because you can do things. But it's very difficult to get back there should anything happen if you don't have a waystone at or near your base. Come on, get your headshot. There we go. There we go. Come on, village. Exploring's so frustrating without a rock. I think I'm going to try to speedrun to that. But I'm also going to try to take it a lot slower at the same time. Actually, but then again, at the same time, the pace I took the last one went really, really well. Up until the soft lock. That's a level 5 dragon den, so I definitely want to mark this place by clicking on the waystone. If I can. Because I'll be able to come back here. The way I'm going to get my waypoint off the waystone. Come in here, eat a little cake. Is come up here, sleep in the bed. Gosh dang, dude. Come in here and sleep, and then break the bed. Weapon, 0. Okay, as long as it does 0 damage to people or the surrounding property, we're good. And now that waystone is on my point. Laugh and subtitles said nothing. What? Laugh and subtitles said nothing. I get the village. It definitely depends on what version you're playing. Yes, one of these things! Oh gosh dang it, I thought it was a village. Just one of these house thingies. And there's a dragon right there. On in WhatsApp. Okay, XJ. There we go. Have a good one, 8. This couldn't go wrong. You know, typically when there's one of these things, there's a dragon nearby. Hello. Village nearby. I mean, so far it's been 48 minutes of me trying to find a village. The idea is I need it to not have a dragon immediately next to it, and I need it to have a waystone, and I need it to be in a plains biome. I spent a long time doing this on the last one. But the last one I had so much more playtime than this. Hello, Tyler MC. My village? Because they have waystones. I mainly just need it for the waystone. Okay, so here's a village. However, it is... I don't know if I want to click it because it's in a desert. And deserts, as you can see on my temperature gauge, get very, very hot. To the point where I'll have hyperthermia. So, I'm gonna pass this one up. So there's a lot of structures with loot. It's less about the village itself and the loot it has, and more about the fact that it has a waystone in it. Basic health. Unfortunately, I've had enough doctor's appointments in my life to where I am very much aware of basic health. That's just how it is. That just tears you up so quickly. Well, it's not my thing, but to each their own. It comes back down to the same thing with pretty much everything else. We are called to love our neighbors as ourselves, as said in Matthew. That doesn't mean I have to like what they're doing, but then at the same time, that doesn't mean they have to like what I'm doing. It really comes down to live and let live. I love God and I love my neighbor. Everything else falls in from there. The thing is, Christian, is at the same time, I know what feels right for me, and I know what feels right for me in my faith. Whether or not it's for me to decide how other people are treated because of it is not my decision. They'll live their lives, I'll live mine. At the end of the day, we're still the humans, we're all sinful. It's not our job to judge each other. It's our job to love each other and love our God. See, the thing is, people often mistake correction for hatred. People are very quick to, instead of showing people love and care that every human deserves and needs, they jump to immediately, I think this and you think that, so I'm right and you're wrong and I hate you, the end. When, in reality, we're all right sometimes, we're all wrong most of the time. Just a matter of who's wrong and right when. Yet at the same time, both of those tend to be relevant based on the morals of a person. Morals, values, and standards. Finally a good village, chat. I live here now. The Christians are making... See, that's the big issue that people end up running into so frequently, is if it's just, oh, someone thinks differently, let's belittle them. No. That's why the world is so sad. See, the thing that a lot of people overlook is... Did I just spawn 2? People often overlook is Jesus never once said, hate your neighbor. Not once. Not once did he say, I'm better than you, so deal with that. No. Okay. my brother came in, so I was talking with him. Perfect. A saddle is phenomenal. I need to find a place to sleep tonight. I low-key want to build a little something around. Is that a baby? Have a good one. What? Sleep tonight in here. Hello, music. What's up, Ty? Sorry, do you go by Ty or Tyler? Not much, just playing RLcraft. What's RLcraft? RLcraft is a mod pack in Minecraft that consists of 185 mods. Widely considered one of the most difficult mod packs in the game. Check it out here, make sure everything's good. Before I bring my stuff out. Oh, this horse is so slow. Gosh dang it. Get your mod back. I'm not really looking for any more official mods at the moment. However, you're welcome to apply in the Discord server. There's another horse somewhere over here. There he is. I think this dude's at least a little faster. I want to try to tame other horses as well, just to see. Okay, I've tamed you. This horse is harder to tame, so in theory, in my brain, if it's harder to tame, it should be faster. Oh, that's so slow. Finally, a fast horse. That's my personal horse now. Let's assess the area. See if there are any battle towers, anything useful. Any pickaxes. Any dragons. Any villages I can loot. Oh, I see something over there. Oh, what's that looking like? Can't swim on a horse. Big concert. Have a good one. Have a good one, Lego. Hope it goes well. These guys have a waystone in here. Ooh, this is, I think, a dungeon. Little Doom-like dungeon, never hurt anyone. Oh, it's like in the thing here. There's the waystone. They're close enough to where they shouldn't be. Oh, heck yeah! That's a nice bauble. Ooh, why are y'all up there? Oh, a nice little cinder farm. You know what? If I could get a stick, I can make a... throwing knife. That guy should drop some good XP. I won't be able to use any of the stuff for a while, but good XP is good XP. Okay, I got another stick, which should allow me... Did I not pick it up? Craft another one. There we go. Oh, it didn't drop good XP at all. Terrible XP, in fact. Okay, so that's burning down for some reason. There's the waystone. Whoa, dude. It's my little house. I claim it as mine. Okay. That is going to do it for this one. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Have a blessed day or night, depending on where you are, and I'll catch you in the next one.